Hey everyone, it's Colton from MMOHuts.com, and we got a chance to go hands-on with closers during PAX West. Here's what we know and what we got to see at the show. Closers is an episodic anime action MMO, originally released in Korea but finally making its way to the West with an official English release through MMOs. This version will be a custom build that features the latest improvements from the Korean version, but starts the story at Chapter 1 so that players don't have the story experience spoiled. MMOs tells us they plan on releasing a new story episode every 2 or 3 months to help Western players catch up with the amount of content in Korea. Closers is set in a future version of Korea, specifically New Seoul. The city was previously invaded by aliens through interdimensional rifts, but that war was won and those heroes retired. Unfortunately, the aliens wanted another go because they're coming back again and it's up to you to stop them. You play one of the members of the Black Lamb, an organization of closers whose job it is to seal up rifts. These characters are all second-generation heroes, and teenagers of course because this is an anime after all, and they each have their own special abilities and story to follow through the game. We got to play as 2 different characters, Seha and Sylvie. Seha is a Squall lookalike who uses a gunblade as a primary weapon because of course he does. He likes to get in the enemy's face and lay on the hurt with melee combos that show off his strength. Sylvie is the Black Lamb's team leader and is more of a mid-range character. She focuses on psychokinetic attacks and uses the world and the environment around her to her advantage, even if that means dropping a bus on her enemies. There are 3 other Black Lamb members, and it sounds like they'll be available once testing starts later this month. Closers plays like an isometric arcade brawler. It's side-scrolling but not flat, allowing your character to move around obstacles and enemies on the screen. Using a controller, you can move around with the left joystick or the D-pad, sprint by double-tapping a direction, and jump. You have 3 basic action buttons in battle with attack, dodge, and force cancel, plus an assortment of cooldown skills which you can bind to button combos using bumpers and triggers on your controller. Regular attacks build mana, which is important as your set of special skills, especially your finishing moves, use that mana. Balancing specials and regular combos is the key. Speaking of special attacks, they definitely get flashy and in your face. You'll see camera angle shifts, character portraits and banners, and other callouts that feel part arcade and part manga. Your force cancel skill allows you to get invincibility frames to avoid certain boss attacks or to reset animations on other enemies. It takes some skill and timing to master, but you'll be rewarded with a SSS rank for your troubles if you can pull it off. Some character skills have a gravity effect that lets you pull in enemies before unleashing combos. There's also a lot of knock-up and air juggling mechanics, positional attack bonuses, and an ultimate power buff that you build up with attacks and combos so you can use it when it's time to face off against a big boss. There are other cool elements and stages including barriers, exploding barrels, HP and MP canisters, and other destructibles. What we played of the game was high action and all fun. The controls did take some getting used to, especially with so many combo buttons to remember, but that's not likely going to be a problem for a player just starting out. The game is like many other arcade-style MMOs out there with a central hub or lobby to interact with NPCs, get quests, do crafting, and so on, and an NPC takes you in style to your instanced battle destination. It's not a pure brawler. There are RPG elements like leveling up, character customization, gear, and crafting, though we didn't get a chance to see any of those firsthand during our demo. We also asked about microtransactions, since Closers is going to be free to play. The answers were vague, but we were told that the focus will be on customization and convenience, with NMAS's usual optional subscription model and a Founders Pack available during testing. Expect this to mean there will be plenty of XP boosts to buy. Closers will be going into alpha later this month. Make sure you check back here on the YouTube channel and over at MMOHuts.com for upcoming previews, footage, and live streams for Closers, as well as your other favorite MMOs.